administration during 2019, 2018, after Miss Elsa was crowned to be Miss Rwanda. Everyone on the team of Prince Kid, they knew who Elsa and Prince Kid, they were having a sexual relationship, which is not something that they can go hide and say, hey, no, we didn't know about this. We didn't know. They all knew this shit was happening. Now, what pisses me off is the fact that now we don't blame you, like you didn't share the information, you didn't stand up and speak on behalf of young ladies whose futures is being, whose future is being spoiled or what. I'm like, at least now Kobiri Hanze have the audacity to stand and tell people that, hey, this is how it has helped the institutions really more help them bamenye ukuri kuko it has been happening. You cannot deny it. Leave alone Miss Elsa or whoever that is being involved. So many people in Miss Rwanda, they have the news, but then the interference if this guy is so connected, then they're like turaregera nde niba twumva ko uwo turega ari aho turega hose ashobora kuba hajya. This is a channel, it's an ecosystem that has been built to bully ladies, that has been built to lie, that has been built to do everything that the public has been talking about. It's just high time people involved now. We don't even want you to come in public and say, hey, forgive me, forgive what and what. That is all bullshit. The thing that we want them to do is to stand up and help the ladies to feel that they are motivating them, but at least now, kuko benshi muri abangabo nabavugira, they have personal contacts zabo bakobwa. You never know, bashobora kuba bari no kubandikira messages bavuga this and this. I don't want to go into all those details, but what I know is that if you have worked for Prince Kid or with Prince Kid,
DC TV Rwanda
n'abandi, but I told them information of 10 is easy from these people, and I think this is the way this information can be revealed. The only way as journalists twari dufite twebwe nk'abanyamakuru ndabyibuka, I was in a newsroom with my editor n'abandi bantu when the story is not going on, the only way we have to move on with this story nuko twashirayo undercover journalist akaba ari umukobwa agacontestinga nka Miss, akajya muri competition agatsindwa cyangwa agatsinda, ariko noneho akatuzana evidence cyangwa information ziri evidence kubera ko abantu bose batanga information ntabwo bari bafite evidence za like proof like that can pin someone. Uretse ko bose bavugaga this happened, baranza bakaguhereza wenda message n'ibindi bintu, ariko ukabona ntabwo ari ibintu like those are not tangible evidences zajyana umuntu za pinning umuntu cyangwa se zajya kuri credibility y'umuntu zikajya kuyikiniraho. So we were like, okay, next year we can do this and this and this and this and this. However, next year was very far. Mu by'ukuri, for someone else to fall a victim of impunity, for someone else to fall a victim of sexual abuse and harassment, and I did not expect it. To me, if this will be the outcome, but I got this as a result, and as a journalist, I always believe that there is what is the essence of journalism. If it cannot impact the society positively, niba utashobora guhindura society yawe muri umunyamakuru bikumariye iki? So that's why I do my journalism. That's how I do it. So nibyo twabikoze uko twabishoboye. Mbibutse ko investigative journalism is costable and it takes time. Yeah, we still have a challenge. Yeah, cost muri newsroom zacu, we still have a challenge y'igihe ibi bintu bikorwa muri newsroom zacu, but slowly bigenda adopted and some newsrooms starts understanding it. Yeah, I just thank the management of my radio station. Niba ari n'urimo muri space nta n'umwe nabonye, but at least they took into consideration the allegations and bagerageza no kumva ubuhamya bw'abantu bose. So and we came up with that. Niyo mpamvu wabonye last time I tweeted something saying there is an untold story in Miss Rwanda and someone needs to tell it. And contestants, cyangwa say, these ladies that have been participating in Miss Rwanda have to come out and speak out. Bagomba kuza bakavuga. So one of the biggest challenges is that these ladies have not been speaking out. Baraceceka, bahura n'ibibazo byose bagaceceka, and keeping quiet makes the perpetrators feel like it is safe and it's okay for them to do that on like repeatedly. Kuko ibi ntabwo ari ibintu bitangiye 2022. This is something that have been there from 2020, like 2016, 17, 18. Kuko jewe, that's according to my sources. Even judges, n'abakobwa baba judges, if they come out and speak the truth, and they speak what influences for them to become judges, you will find the same thing coming it up. Even judges have been facing these challenges themselves. Jury herself have been facing these challenges, but she can't speak out. Maybe she's benefiting from it, but she's benefiting from it and someone else is losing from it. And hari umukobwa uza muri competition aje gukompeta nk'abandi bakobwa, ashaka gutsinda nk'abandi bakobwa, ariko agatsindwa just because of bias. Kandi iyi competition ikorera ku marangamutima y'abantu. It's all about emotions. Some people are losing from it. Some people are facing psychological effects. Abantu bamwe baragira imyumvire like bagira ibibazo byo mu mutwe just because of Miss Rwanda, and someone is benefiting from it. Is just playing cards on people's psychological mind. Ari gutuma bamwe bababara, bamwe bumva bari guilty, like even back niyo bagarutse mu buzima busanzwe ntabwo babaho neza just because of some actions of individuals. I'm very sure if abakobwa bose bitabye Miss Rwanda comes out and speak, if judges Umurerwa Evelyn, Miss Jory comes out and speak their truth, it can help our society to change and to change positively, specifically muri ibi bintu bya Miss Rwanda. That's my position on it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks kabisa. Batatubwiye ibyo byihariye.
Ntago mbizi ariko wenda hari abantu bari barimo kunyandikira DM bambaza ngo Beka natubwire, n'abantu bari bari kuri Beka natubwire byibuza bimwe mu bintu yaganiriye n'abo bakobwa. Bari bari kunyandikira kugira ngo mbigusabe.
Nanjye nicyo nshaka kumubaza.
Okay. Wenda in short, kugira ngo twihute kuko I was also engaged in something else wenda Karangwa nari nabikubwiye. One, abakobwa bitabira wenda kadure kuri contestants before they start the competition, bitabira Miss Rwanda yariyo yose, barabanza bagafacinga sexual harassment ziterwa n'abanyamakuru ba entertainment. That's the fact. If they come out to speak, they will speak it. Kubera ko niba interviews abantu bajya kuri barindwi, sorry, and even 3, even after gushira iriya tweet nabonye abandi bantu batatu, so it makes them 10. Niba interviews abantu bajya ku 10 bose bakaza bakubwira ibintu byenda gusa kandi utaba interviews in the same occasion, as a journalist utumenya ko ibyo bintu ari byo. That's a fact to it. Ariko kubera ko abanyamakuru dukora investigation not for the purpose of prosecution, we just do investigation for the purpose of creating awareness. Rimwe na rimwe usohora ibintu abandi bakavuga ati zana facts, ibintu nibi, all those stuffs namwe mutayoboye. One, abakobwa bafacinga sexual harassment, abuse and impunity from entertainment journalists. Those bakobwa are promising a blending, they cause all those sorry, abahungu baba promising a blending, they cause all those violence about them, babateza sexual harassment, abuse, bakabumvisha ko they are like aribo bagomba kubafasha kugira ngo bagere ku byo bashaka, and these ladies are always weak. First of all, bari bato are always weak to fall for that. Noneho ugasanga rimwe na rimwe birangiye na option bafite apart from working on that. You understand? Can you hear me?
turimo turakumva neza.
Okay, yes. So then after those journalists, hari abantu bakoresha social media as inspiration backup. They also do the same. Amaze kuva ku banyamakuru ba entertainment, including public figures, hari abanyamakuru bakomeye cyane muri entertainment. Like someone can mention that participate in this bullshit kandi ntago ari byo, and they do. I even contacted individually buri munyamakuru wavuzwe muri iyo story. I contacted them individually ndabavugisha, and you urebye their mind about it, it's like they take it nk'ibintu bisanzwe biri na normal. They do it ntabwo, they don't even feel like they're doing wrong. From there has people using social media as an inspiration backup. They also kugira ngo posting umuntu kuri social media as an inspiration backup, kugira ngo posting wenda let's say Becca and speak Becca ni mwiza ameze gutya na gutya na gutya na gutya, like in exchange of sexual abuse. That's totally something that is paining, and that is fact biraba, and they are using it, they are doing it. Ntago bashaka ko umuntu abivuga. That's why Patikope yashatse kuvuga. You remember one day arigiye Patikope yirukanwe, niba yarasezeye niba bamusezeye muri inspiration backup, and he was like, I'm going to speak everything out. From nowhere Patikope was like, bamusubije mu kazi ngo na araceceka. But that's what he wanted to talk about. This is what they are doing. Inspiration backup, social media like management use that against those ladies. Barabikora. From there bakajya muri selections. Abakobwa like judges have ijambo rikomeye kuri abo bakobwa. When these days you have judges b'abakobwa, but they're also corrupt in terms of cash. They are corrupted kugira ngo they influence changes. You remember mu kwa mbere I told you Muheto azaba Miss Rwanda. I told you that in January, and she became the Miss Rwanda. I got that information kubera ko I knew Jory was corrupted by Muheto to become Miss Rwanda, and that happened. I wrote it, some people condemned it, but at a certain point, Biraba, I got that information from a credible source, and I trusted my source, and from nowhere, this happened. Muheto Miss Rwanda. That's all. Aba bakobwa rero iyo bavuye after all those within the judges and all those people around it, this comes in that now uyu mukobwa are exposed. Yabanje kunyura mu maboko ya entertainment journalist, agiye kuri social media influencers, abavuyeho, noneho agiye kuri like now to judges. Yaneza akajya muri boot camp. Like even bano bakobwa niyo bavuye muri Miss Rwanda, for your information, they become prostitutes, bacuruzwa ku bantu bafite amafaranga, my friend. This is what people are doing. It's not allowed, and it's not even advisable in any way, and people are doing it. Iyo bavuye hano muri Miss Rwanda bagasohoka, they are exposed ku bandi bantu basanzwe hano babakiriye bifitiye cash zabo. They just contact runaka, inspiration backup boss, duhuze na runaka bakamujyana Nyarutarama, and they give her some cash, but they're exposing this lady into prostitution life, kandi akabuvamo ubwo buzima. Niyo mpamvu ababyeyi benshi, like naganira n'ababyeyi batandatu, by the way, ababyeyi batandatu twaganiriye, all of them bahuriza ku kintu cyo kuvuga ko abana babo bava muri Miss Rwanda barabihindutse, culture barahindutse. Guhinduka bavuga, don't think kari guhinduka ngo umwana nagacyumva. No, umwana agera aba exposed to other stuffs that are very dangerous for her to handle. So all this bullshit biraza bigahurira ku mukobwa umwe cyangwa ku mwana umwe, and this is the outcome we see. This is what we see. This is what we have. And after all, if you speak it out, some people will come like Nakajire. Like let me even speak it out here. Kajire was paid by Inspiration Backup, such that he can influence for their social media accounts. Kajire yigisha like abakobwa bari muri bootcamp ngo how to use social media. So when you speak about this as an influential person, cyangwa umuntu ufite following nini, he tries to influence for the Inspiration Backup and just blind the truth. Miss Jore comes out to cover the truth, akazana ibyo avuga. But if Miss Jore herself stands to speak her experience on what she experienced, we can even face something bigger than we even know. And I'm very sure we can. And she did. She know. Arabizi ari ibintu yahuye nabyo adashaka kuvuga. In Miss Rwanda, Arabizi, she knows. She have been getting that information, and that information niyo akoresha to back herself. Ni nayo mpamvu Inspiration Backup idashobora no kumurekura for information. That's why she's still a judge up to since from 2016. From 2016, Miss wa 2015 ninde umubona? Who sees Bahati? No one. We have been seeing a lot of misses ariko baza bakagenda, but her, she's still dominating. She's still there working. Ukeka ko akuraho akazi? Ukeka ko how is she getting this? Ni nayo mpamvu arimita abandi bakobwa kuvuga ibibabaho. That's it. And she cannot speak her own story. Ahubwo she comes out and speak it indirectly. Hari abagabo b'inyana z'imbwa. She comes out and speak that indirectly. She can't speak it directly because it affects her and it faces her directly.
DC TV Rwanda.